I am about to head into Annette's Diner in Disneyland Paris for the final time. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome back to another one of my videos. And yes, welcome to my final Annette's Diner video for a long time. Thankfully not forever. This restaurant is not closing for good, but it will be closing for over a year and a half, I would say, until spring of 2027. And that's all that we know so far. We know that it's going to be closing on the 5th of January 2026, so in just a couple of weeks time, and then it won't be opening until 2027, springtime roughly. So I feel like it's only apt to visit Annette's Diner one last time before this long closure that they have to renovate this place, hopefully make it even better, even though in my eyes this restaurant is already perfect as it is. There's a reason that it's one of the most popular restaurants for Disneyland Paris fans in Disney Village, and I really feel like I'm going to miss it because for the past 3 or 4 years I've been visiting this restaurant at least every other month, if not every single month, to try their specialty monthly burgers. You can literally find the whole playlist on my channel of every single monthly burger that I've tried here at Annette's Diner since 2021 or 2022, so yeah, past few years. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself next year when this place will be closed, but like I said, hopefully it means that it's going to end up even better once it does reopen in spring of 2027. But without further ado, currently not much of a queue, thankfully, because it's around 4 p.m. So let's head in and order whatever I want. For the first time in the longest time, I'm not going to order the monthly burger. I'm just going to order anything that takes my fancy, really. We might even get some starters. Look at this restaurant, Annette's Diner in Disney Village, with the glowing lights. I kind of hope they keep those, but who knows? Everything else in Disney Village is turning very modern. They have said that this restaurant will keep its 50th diner vibe, so hopefully they will stick to that, but you never know. And there is a reason Annette's Diner is so popular amongst Disneyland Paris fans, because it's actually won awards for having some of the best burgers in France. But like I said, thankfully not much of a queue whatsoever at the moment, so hopefully we should be able to get a table straight away. As soon as you enter the restaurant, the smell of burgers and really delicious burgers and other food just kind of takes you over, which is nice. I am going to miss that. Also, we've got, I'm not actually sure what her name is, maybe Lady Annette, welcoming guests in. I really hope they keep her. I hope we don't lose her during the 1.5 year renovations here. And just like that, we are heading. Oh yeah, that's, oui merci, c'est parfait. So we have got our table. I'm pretty sure I've sat at this exact same table at least once or twice before, and then also this table I've also definitely sat at before. We do have the menu here in English, which I'll get through in a bit, but I also wanted to show you these souvenir frisbees that they've been selling at Annette's Diner for the past few years, and I've always wanted to buy one but never have, and I have a feeling this evening I'm gonna walk away with one. They are 21 euros and you can get them with a kids menu, so I'll see if they can sell it to me without the kids menu. Otherwise, you never know, I might end up just ordering a kids menu for this frisbee. Listen, Annette's Diner has a big place in my heart, and I want as many souvenirs from this place as possible, and I know I have loads and loads of photos and videos on my channel from coming here, and so many memories as well just in my mind from some good times here. But I don't have anything physical, and I think this would be a nice keepsake, but we'll see. If they can't sell it to me, that's absolutely fine. This is a burger of the month that will be available here until the 4th of January is the last day of operation for Annette's Diner. So if you haven't tried it yet, come and give it a go. If you want to see my thoughts on this, I did make a video all about this burger last month, so I'll leave the link to that down below. It is 23 euros, and spoiler alert, I did enjoy it. And over here we have a new milkshake for the festive season, 14 euros. It looks pretty cute with the Santa hat, Mickey ears, and all the stars. But what we're interested in, of course, is the main menu. So there's so much that I love at Annette's that I don't actually even get to try often, because generally I'm here to try the monthly burgers that are also very fun. But starter wise, I think today I'm gonna get the quesadillas. I've had them a number of times before. My brother tried them when he was here with me a few years ago. He loved them. I always enjoy them, but again, because the burgers at Annette's Diner, especially the monthly ones, are generally very big, I don't often get a starter because I'd be too full otherwise. Today, however, we are making an exception because this will be my last time eating here until 2027, and that feels so far away right now. So yeah, definitely gonna order those. They're €9.50. I am also thinking of potentially getting maybe the hash brown potatoes for $8.50. I have had those before as well. They are pretty good. And then you can have a look at some of the options they have at Annette's Diner. I really hope they don't change the menu too much. If anything, I hope they just make it even better. Like more vast, more options for burgers would be great. But everything that they already have on the menu is good. Who remembers back in December of 2023, my brother tried the Annette's XX large burger and he managed to finish it. So as a prize, he did get a milkshake, which he also finished completely. That is still available here for 31 euros in case you're interested. And that I really hope they keep, because one day when I feel brave enough, I do actually want to try that challenge, the Annette's Maxi Incredible Burger Challenge for 31 euros. My brother did it, but he is very good at eating and eating challenges especially, but I also love burgers, and I feel like if I come here very hungry, I could do it as well. Anyway, here's a look at Annette's specialties over here, the different kinds of burgers they have. The brie burger is something that I'm thinking of potentially getting today. I don't think I've had it before, but it sounds really, really good. I also quite like the avocado burger on the bottom. It comes with guacamole, and I love guacamole. Down here, you've got Annette's Classics, each 19 euros. So you've got some burgers, some onion burger. That onion burger looks good, actually. You've also got some hot dogs as well as a vegan burger. And then you can also go for a set menu. This one's called the hula hoop menu, 40 euros without a drink. You get a starter, a main course, as well as one of two options for dessert. So either a cheesecake or a chocolate fudge cake. So that's a pretty good deal as well. And then last but not least, over here, we've got the kids menu. So yeah, that was one last overview of Annette's Diner's menu here. Who knows what it will be like once it reopens. I think I'm going to go for a starter and a main course and then see how I feel as to whether or not I can also get myself a dessert. But this does look pretty good. I'm intrigued. I'm partially wanting to get it, but there's also other options on the classic menu that I think I might enjoy more than this. But if you are here in the next couple of weeks, give this a go, 14 euros, and let me know in the comments what you think. These are the normal desserts they have here, by the way. So they do a sundae for 11.50. They have the cheesiest choice of cheesecake, priced at 12.50 euro. They've got a fresh fruit salad if you want to be a little bit more healthy, as well as a brownie, chocolate fudge cake, which I have had before and is pretty good, as well as a pancake. And they also do some deluxe shakes down there. I have already got my apple juice here with me, and it's so sweet and also sad because so many of the cast members working at Annette's Diner recognize me because of how often I visit this place. And so many of them have come today just to kind of say hello and see how I'm doing. And I'm like, I'm quite sad because this is my last time. And the thing is, at the time of filming this, Annette's Diner will still be open for another couple of weeks. It's just for me, unfortunately, this is my very last opportunity to come and visit Annette's Diner. So if you get a chance to come before it closes, take it. Take it and think of me because I genuinely think I'm going to feel a little bit lost next year without this place. So cheers to you watching this video right now, and cheers to every lovely cast member that I've encountered at Annette's Diner over the past few years. My last Annette's Diner apple juice. Just kidding. It's literally just apple juice. Doesn't taste any different to anywhere else. And just like that, my quesadillas have arrived. The famous Annette's Diner quesadillas. I'm so looking forward to trying them. So you get 4 pieces. You've got your salad, guacamole, and sour cream on the side. And then these are the hash brown bites, which I can't remember what sauce they come with, but it looks very good. You get 5 of the hash brown bites. So these would make a nice sharing starter as well. Without further ado, let's quickly try one of these hash brown potato bites first. I'm going to try it with this orange sauce that it comes with. I just double checked on the menu, and the sauce is actually Annette's specialty sauce, so it's literally just called Annette's sauce. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it does have a little bit of a kick to it, a tiny bit of a spiciness. So if you don't like any spicy food, then perhaps avoid it. But for me, I think the sauce is what makes it actually. These potato bites or hash browns are nice, but I wouldn't have them on their own. The sauce is what makes it. It's someone's birthday, as you might be able to tell. I can't quite see who. It's somebody on the other side, but I do love the energy of cast members working at this diner. Always so fun and cheerful. Happy birthday to you. Right, let's try the quesadillas now. We have my lovely looking quesadillas here. I cannot believe this is going to be my very last time trying them for a year and a bit. I really hope, like I said, some of the more popular items on the menu they'll keep. I'm going to have a little bit of the quesadilla on its own first. It's so hearty and cheesy and delicious and flavorful, and they're playing some Grease songs again. Love Annette's Diner, such a good vibe. But I am going to try the quesadillas, even though I have tried them multiple times before. Just for this video, one last time I'm going to have a little bit of the guacamole, the sour cream, as well as the salsa as well. There you go, let's give it a go. A million times better. And it makes sense. You have to have quesadillas with everything around it. On their own, they're good, they're cheesy, but that's kind of about it. If you want the actual flavor, the kick, then you do have to have everything with it. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this and my hash browns. And for my main course, I decided to actually go for the onion burger. It was listed under the classics on the Annette's Diner menu, and I don't think I've had it before. It was 19 euros, and I love onions in my burger, so hopefully it will be good. And just like that, or I should really say 25 minutes later, my main course / burger has finally arrived. The service today has been pretty slow, and to be honest, I can't really blame them because the restaurant has started to get a little bit busier over the past 20 minutes or so. So I guess it also depends on where you're sitting. Normally when I'm sitting at the bar, which is over there, and cast members can see me very visibly, the service is much quicker than when I'm at a random table, but it's okay. I have my burger over here. You can see it's very oniony. We've got an onion ring in there, loads of grilled onions, quite a lot of cheese. I think Annette's sauce is also in there somewhere, and you can see the actual beef burger as well. I decided to go for medium, but of course you can choose exactly how you'd like it cooked. And then as if all those onions inside the burger weren't enough, you also get some raw onions on the side, which I'm probably going to put into my burger because I love raw onions, and then some fries on the side as well. So bon appetit. I'm excited to have my very first and potentially last onion burger at Annette's Diner. Can you see all the juice coming out of the burger? This is why I like my meat medium, although with the quality of burgers that they use here in Disneyland Paris Annette's Diner, I would imagine that even if you get a well-done burger, it should still be quite nice and juicy and not overdone. So let's give it a go. I'm tasting that Annette's sauce in there again, which has a bit of a kick to it, and I really enjoyed the meat itself. Unsurprisingly, very good. The cheese, the onion. I haven't actually gotten to the onion ring yet, so excited to get to that. But overall, this is a very good burger, and the Annette sauce, I feel like, has a bit of a mustard kind of flavor to it. I think it's mustard based, which I really enjoy. And just like that, I am done with my meal. The fries, though, did defeat me, unfortunately. I think that's because of the 2 starters that I had earlier. And look at the queue now. We're getting close to 6 p.m. And generally speaking, any time from around 6 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m. can be some of the busiest times here at Annette's Diner. And the restaurant doesn't take any reservations. So really, the only bet is to come here and wait until they have a table ready for you. It's walk-ups only. The total cost, by the way, for everything that I ordered, my 2 starters, my drink, and the burger, came to about 35 euros for me. That's with my gold annual pass discount, which is about 15% off. Look at her, the Annette's Diner lady. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to come back later because even though, you know, I'm very happy and satisfied with my meal, and generally speaking, when I come to Annette's Diner, I tend to only just get a burger, to be fair, and that's always enough as it is. I don't even need starters. I feel like because this is my last time at Annette's Diner for a very, very long time, part of me wants to try at least one of their desserts for one final time as well, because I actually haven't had any of their desserts at Annette's Diner since 2018. Or 19, and that's a long time ago. So yeah, I might come back later. It's only about 6 p.m. so the restaurant is still open for another few hours. I think it will be closing at maybe midnight tonight. So yeah, keep watching. I will let you know if I come back or not. Well, it's a few hours later and I'm back at Annette's Diner, standing in front of it, but I don't think I'll be going in because look at that queue in front of it. Time-wise, in case you're interested, it is 20:42, so about 20 minutes to 9 p.m. I did tell you that, generally speaking, Annette's Diner, especially at this time of evening, I would say actually anywhere from 7:30 p.m. up until 10 p.m. can be very, very difficult to get into unless you're willing to wait outside in a long queue, because like I said, you cannot make a reservation. The only way to get in is to just do a walk-up. So unfortunately, no dessert for me tonight. It's okay though. It just means that once Annette's Diner returns in 2027, feels like a long time away, but I'm sure with all the new things coming to Disneyland Paris next year, it's going to go by quite quickly, especially with, you know, Disney Adventure World and World of Frozen opening. Before we know it, it's going to be spring of 2027, and I'm going to be back here trying out the new Annette's Diner, all refurbished, maybe a little bit bigger. I know they're doing some works to the kitchen, making it easier for cast members working in the kitchen, and hopefully it's going to be a better experience for guests as well, even though I've always enjoyed my experience in there. But yeah, I guess that means we've come to the end of this video. I had a lovely final meal at Annette's Diner circa 2025 before it closes and becomes Annette's Diner version number 2. But I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your comments down below as to whether or not you ever tried Annette's Diner. If you did you have a favorite meal that you would get here? Are you going to miss it? Are you sad that you didn't get to try it whilst it was here? Are you excited for what's to come in 2027? All your comments down below, I'd be happy to read. And I want to give a massive shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are amazing. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of me. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. And I did just realize this also means no frisbee for me, because there's no way I'm going to queue like half an hour just to go in there for a frisbee. So that's going to have to come in 2027 as well.